Welcome to another installment of Employee Termination Tips. My name's Christopher Neufeld of Neufeld Legal, and in this particular video, we'll be discussing one of the primary indicators that, having been fired, you probably received a very bad termination and severance pay package. And not only that there might be a very strong legal basis to go after your former employer. And what is that? Well, if you looked at your employer's payroll practices in the past, did your employer constantly try to give you the absolute minimum? Was he consistently trying to get as little pay to yourself as possible, whether it's with respect to vacation pay, statutory pay, those kind of payments, even overtime pay? When you're getting the very minimum of those three types of payments, and if you look on the internet, you see what's the basic requirement, what's the absolute minimum you can provide, and if your employer seems to be giving you those absolute minimums, well, in truth, they probably were doing worse than that. And the fact of the matter is, your termination and severance package was probably well below what it should be. This is really just an indicator, but it's a very powerful indicator, because if your employer has consistently been cheap in the past, they're not going to change their stripes. More likely than not, they're being extremely cheap with you right now, and they're going way below the minimum and way below what the law provides. But what you need to now do is go take that to the right lawyer and have an assessment done as to whether or not what I'm telling you is in fact the case. Because it may not be. But more likely than not, my best guess, my professional opinion, is that your former employer has provided you with a horrendous termination and severance pay package. That's still to be discerned. But when you let us take a look at it, provide us with your free assessment as to what really transpired, then you'll know. But this is a powerful indicator when your former employer has consistently been trying to push the very lowest minimums possible on a consistent basis throughout your history of employment with that particular employer. There's probably something that's going wrong, and that's when you should definitely be looking at a legal review of your termination and severance pay package. Thank you.